everyone, it's Alana. Thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to give a big thanks to Ashley at Paper Pastels for doing this collab video with me. We're both going to be making separate headbands. Mine is a crocheted knotted headband, which is pretty simple to make. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. For this project, you're going to need a hot glue gun, an H-gauge crochet hook, an elastic hair tie, any of them will do, some scissors, and also an old t-shirt to make into our t-shirt yarn. So the first thing we're going to do is make our t-shirt yarn. You're going to start by cutting across underneath where the armpits are, and then across the bottom hem, and you can get rid of those because we won't need them. Now you have a completely seamless piece of fabric. Fold it up from one side to the other, leaving a 1-inch margin at the top, which will be important when we're cutting out to make our yarn. Then fold it up one more time. Now is the fun part. You cut and cut and cut about a 1/2 inch. If you want thicker yarn, do a thicker cut. Smaller yarn, smaller cut. And cut all the way across this. It's kind of annoying because it's thick, but it'll leave you with a really awkward looking like hula skirt. So now you're going to cut in diagonals from one side to the other, starting on the outside and working your way across all the way to the end. So you should have one long continuous strip of fabric, and I mean it's going to be really long. Now you take sections and pull it taut so it kind of starts to do that rolling thing that cotton does when you do that, to all of it. And now we have finally made it to crocheting. So make a slip knot and insert your crochet needle and then pull it tight. This is very basic crocheting where you just pull the loop through the loop you already made and you're gonna make a chain. It's really, really simple to do. I promise, I just taught myself how to do this not that long ago. And you're gonna wanna do this until you have 2 chains, one longer than the other. With your longer chain, go ahead and cross it so it looks like this, and then take your smaller chain, put the left side over and the right side under. Now take your side on the left and go under the loop and then over the other side, and take the one on the right and go over the loop, under, and then back, under. So it looks like this. It's kind of confusing with so many parts, I understand. But just slowly start to pull each side tighter and tighter, and you'll start to see a knot forming. And you want to get that as tight as possible so you can see it better. Which, there it is right there. Now you're going to be gluing your ends together because we're going to do some trimming. So just try to get your ends as glued together as best as possible. I found that hot glue guns actually works the best, though be careful because I burned myself a couple times while I was doing this. Once you've glued it well, just go ahead and cut off any excess past where your glue is, and then I add some extra glue too just to hold it better, and then do the exact same thing to the other side. So here you can see again how you need to be gluing it. You want there to not be any like frayed edges once you get done, so just make it as good as possible, and then you cut it off. And it's kind of thick, so it's kind of hard. And then I hot glue it even more just to make sure nothing can come off of that. Then I took a hair elastic and hot glued it on there. And then I put more hot glue on. And some more hot glue. I really like hot glue for projects. It works so well. Then I wrapped some extra yarn around it to cover up all of my gluing that I did. So yours should look something similar to this. So here's our final product. Looks really cool, I know. Thanks again to Ashley, and I hope to work with her again in the future. Bye guys!